the 55-yard miss. The offense sets up from the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. With the sack and first down, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Short throw complete to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. On the option, it's a keeper. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Toss play, running right. He breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Caught over the middle. It's Snead. And they got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really set up 1st and goal now. To the air, it's Kelly. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front. Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Snead. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam. Muscles past the defender. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back to pass. It's Kelly. He's running out of time here.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keeps it on the design run. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense. Spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's gone. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
To throw, it's Kelly. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
That's his second.
First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's Kelly. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And they'll kick it away here. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's gone. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Kelly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Tries the right with a quick throw. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and... reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. The offense is set up with excellent field position. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Kelly. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, it's play action. Pass rush closing in. End zone ahead.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here comes the flea flicker. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. The officials. Easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass complete on the crosser. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Grabbed by the receiver. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Now they call a run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now they're running on the toss. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical and pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Kelly. Throws it to the right. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackled after. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's gone. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And it's fair caught near the... And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Snead. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Kelly. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They're going to run it. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Snead. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's gone. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Wideout's now clustered. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Kelly. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He'll be forced. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left up to the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Start the fourth quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Grab down the middle. It's gone. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass, it's Kelly. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Throwing up play action. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Boy, the timing between the quarter.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Shooting clock with the running game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He missed it. Off target that time. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's reeled in. It's Vaughn. He's found some room in the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to throw. It's Kelly. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there, and the keeper on the option.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Vaughn.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Defense is coming after him. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He got it. The field goal. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. The back's got it again. So the offense clicking for building a lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Kelly. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass punt, can he get in? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. What a kick. It's good. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Kelly. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down upcoming after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pump over the middle. It's Vaughn. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action here on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Kelly. He's got it right near the end zone.
This guy can do it all.
Working clock with the ground game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage. Offense ready to start this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw. It's Kelly. He's got it in the open. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. This is just quarterback wizardry. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.